Terry is an individual who I think is a natural in teaching. He's in his 10th year as a faculty member at the Rady School, and I believe for almost every year an award-winning instructor. And he's had an ability, a natural ability to be a great communicator. And in part, I think it's because he really cares about the students.
He's vested in the school. So, for example, I think that it could probably be challenging for some people to separate their research from their teaching. With Professor August, he's able to put everything else aside so he can give you 100% of his attention. And I think that's extremely rare.
Terry doesn't teach easy courses. He teaches courses that often, they're quantitative, they're analytical, and for adult students that we have, for them to come back and they're suddenly hit with a lot of modeling and mathematics and so forth, it can be pretty strenuous. He has an ability to communicate and to transmit knowledge and make it relevant that the students really appreciate.
There are some pretty deep concepts that we go through in this program, and they're scary. But with Terry, if you really want to learn it, he challenges you on a level that gets you to where you need to be. And so I know for me, his ability to teach groups, to gain confidence, will stick with me forever.
One of the really unique aspects, something that Terry brought to the table, was the use of computer-based simulated learning and competitive learning. And there is a program sponsored by MIT. We participated since 2010 with Terry's class, in which students in teams of 3 or 4 make operational decisions on production levels, hiring capacity. I don't think there's ever been a year where our students have not been in the top 5 of the 140 teams. We've even had students that have become alumni who've asked to come back again to recompete and to be a part of his class because they get so excited about what they learn, but how they apply it. And this notion of competitive learning is really, really extraordinary.
He somehow figured out a way to really challenge me to be uncomfortable. And I think that's a big part of the MBA program in general, but his ability to teach students how to be a little bit uncomfortable with the unknown, but then to move forward and try and make it a known.
Terry, when he came, shortly after having come here as a brand new faculty member, won what's called a National Science Foundation Career Award. Generally, it's in the sciences and engineering. He won it. It provides support for a number of years of his research. He works in the area of cybersecurity and information economics. So he knows his area. He's a really credible scholar and researcher, and he's used methods for learning that others are now beginning to use, but it's way beyond just the straight old classroom lecture. He engages the students in the learning process.